Welcome to the Can We Talk in Private podcast with Ryan and Tate. Can we talk in private? Welcome to the Can We Talk in Private podcast with Ryan and Tate. Can we talk in private? Can we talk in private?
Welcome to the Can We Talk in Private podcast. I'm Ryan, here with my co-host, Tate.
Hi.
Hi. That was awesome. That really good. You nailed it. So anyway, we got an awesome. This podcast tonight is really dear to my heart, and I'm excited to finally bring this up to the whole world, because I've been holding on to this one really close to the chest for a long time, and it's honestly gonna feel really good to share it with everyone so that I don't have to keep it in by myself. Are you gonna help me?
Yeah, I mean, this one's been a long time coming.
Yeah. Funny that you worded it that way.
Yeah, no.
Anyway, tonight's topic. Hold on. Let me do my little intro for it. I have to prepare myself. In a world where nobody asks the important questions, where science has gone too far, and common sense packed its bags and moved to another state, two brave explorers venture into the swirling unknown, searching for answers, seeking truth, and occasionally finding things that should never have been found. Welcome to Semen Dust.
Semen Dust?
That's right. You folks listening heard that right. Semen Dust.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I'm going to explain what semen dust is. So, semen dries and becomes dust, which mixes with the regular dust in the air, which we breathe in on a regular basis. So pretty much everyone in the world is breathing in semen dust. That's the theory.
So,
That's my theory.
how did you come up with this theory?
Just thinking about it. I mean, it's logical. Think about it. There's dust. There's dust in every house. There's dust. I mean, honestly, probably more semen dust in some areas than others, like bedrooms, hotel rooms, maybe your car, maybe a porta potty, maybe if it's like a pedophile community, could be a lot of semen dust near like a park.
A park?
I'm just thinking of like concentrations of semen where there's more semen that could dry and turn into dust. It gets into the air and we breathe it in. That's not even that's not the worst part. Like breathing it in, it's not good to have semen dust in your lungs, I would imagine. But also, when it enters your mouth and hits saliva, it like reconstitutes and rehydrates into semen. Kind of like freeze-dried foods and stuff, and you add water and they puff back out to their original size.
Yikes.
In your mouth.
But so then you just unknowingly have reconstituted semen dust in your mouth? Like, is that like...
Once it hits your saliva, it's not dust anymore. It rehydrates into semen. So everyone has a little trace of semen in their mouth. Probably when you wake up and you're like, is that semen? And it's like all dry and like caked to the top of your mouth, and like maybe it's a little salty. I don't know. Um, I wouldn't personally know, but maybe you would be like, "Oh my god, that tastes familiar. I can't put my finger on it."
Oh my god.
But anyway, yeah, I am sure that the government knows exactly how much semen dust exists, and they don't want to tell us.
Do you think there's like secret reserves of it?
What's that?
Do you think there's like secret reserves of it?
Um, there could be. I'm thinking like maybe Area 51 is actually like a giant semen dust storage facility.
Oh, possibly.
Um, maybe the pyramids full of semen dust.
Maybe that's why they like release some of the information about the aliens to cover up semen dust.
Who knows? I mean, those pyramids, they had those like a lot of pottery and stuff that was probably full of semen, and it became semen dust over the years, just like the mummies and such. You know,
Yikes.
I don't know. Um, I honestly think semen dust is probably what gives hotel carpets their unique flavor profile.
I'm sorry. Flavor profile?
Yeah, like if you lick the carpet.
Why, in what situation would you be licking the carpet?
Hold on, you don't go to a hotel and like lick the carpet when you get in there to make sure that it tastes okay before actually sleeping in the hotel?
I have not had, look, I've had not so great hotel experiences sometimes. So, like, I feel like the taste of the carpet is probably the least of my concern, to be honest.
I mean, to each their own, but I'm just saying. I always check everything, dude. I look for bed bugs. I look for any kind of weird stuff in the shower or bathroom. Check the toilet. Look for cameras. I check the smoke detectors, make sure they're not fake cameras.
What do you check for in the toilet?
What if someone did something and like it was fucking smeared with some streaks or something? You call the hotel staff and have them clean that.
They're gonna think it was you.
I don't care. I don't care, dude. Fucking, I'm not risking inhaling semen dust in a hotel room all weekend for a dirty hotel room. Like maybe a clean hotel room, but not a dirty one.
Do you think semen dust shows up with a black light?
I don't know if the dust does, because then it would kind of look like some sort of like space cloud.
Yeah.
Like a glowing space cloud. But I think semen itself definitely.
Well, yeah, we know that, but like, okay, so like, you know how like sometimes like when like a light like is shining through a window and it hits just right, you can see like the like particles floating through the air.
Yeah, like the sun.
Yeah, do you think that would happen if you hit the semen dust particles just right with a black light? Like it would look
Yeah,
like that.
100%, I think so.
Okay, okay.
But if you think about it, it's probably not good to inhale semen dust. And the quality of semen, like, people do drugs and this and that stuff probably gets into the semen and then becomes dust, and we're breathing in like some sort of hybrid, like heroin, cocaine, crack, semen dust.
Well, like I was doing some research on semen dust, and it came up on Urban Dictionary actually.
Yeah.
And that's what I heard happened is that guy like got a lung infection.
I put it on.
I know.
Right there.
I know.
I put it on there so that the people know what it is. And the fact that it wasn't already on there tells you that I invented it. So
The original creator here. You heard it first, guys.
yeah. So, I'm just saying, that made me think, how can I make money off this? So I was thinking to start a company called Semen Dust Busters, Your Dust is Our Lust. And like
Okay.
it's a whole company that comes, they wrap the whole exterior house in plastic and like do a full semen dust removal of the house.
Like a fumigation?
Kind of, but the opposite because they're not adding fumes or fumigation to it. We're removing it. So I'm talking like high end filters just sucking the dust out of the air and semen and getting the semen dust out of the house. Think like the old schools that had asbestos removal. We're going in, wrapping everything. We're in hazmat suits, and we're getting, we have respirators, everything. We're going in there, and we're removing the semen dust.
Okay.
So that's company number one. I mean, I picture this like, you tell, the homeowner comes up and like, how's it look? And you're like, well, Roger, I'm afraid your attic tested positive. And Roger's like, positive for what? And you're like, I'm not at liberty to say, but I recommend opening a window and moving to another state. It's like, what do you mean? And you're like, semen dust, sir. It's semen dust. And then you just see the look of panic on his face. Like, how did semen dust get into my attic? How is it in my house? What levels? Is it safe for the kids to breathe in? Is semen reconstituting in my kid's mouth?
Oh
Is
my god!
my dog and cat running around with semen dust on its tongue? That these are the questions that old Roger would be asking, and we have to be able to answer those questions. So then I thought, what do we do with the semen dust once we remove it? And I was like, man, there's so many uses for semen dust. And I was thinking, what if we open up a warehouse where we have semen soaked sheets from hotels? We make a deal with the hotels where we pick up the sheets at the end of every weekend. We bring them to our Chinese factory. The little Asian ladies wring out the semen into like a bucket, and they hang them out to dry in these dryers. They're hitting it with hair dryers or something. And we're just manufacturing semen dust. Let's say harvesting semen. And we get this semen dust and we use it in different things. And I kind of have a mental list of like, we could have skincare products, we could have meat rubs, we could have semen dust vape. Like, let me get that cream cloud or whatever. Semen dust pre-workout, like vitality powder, things like that. And if we harvest it and we control the whole semen dust industry, I think it could be like an empire type situation.
Right. There's all kinds of different business ventures. I mean, you barely scratched the surface, really. Like, okay, hear me out on this one. You open up like a ski lodge, like a weekend resort for couples, whatever, people to come. You harvest the semen dust from the people staying here at your ski lodge, right?
Yeah.
And then that's what you create your slopes with.
You could do that.
I mean,
because it would mix with the cold air. I mean, you could kind of throw out like a liquidy mist with it so that that would be like prime powder snow type situation for like
right.
snowboarding and skiing and sledding. People would be snorting it.
We could host the Olympics. It would be so fine.
Yeah. Like we would have the best quality snow out there.
Right. And we could only, like, when it got close to like certain times of the year, like certain like tournaments, we like have like a wait list so that way we could like vet people who would be staying and get the most like prime donors.
Like rich people semen.
That or like the most like,
semen from people that really take care of themselves and actually,
yeah, like
yeah,
health conscious people.
yeah, like Olympic athlete semen dust.
Yeah, or like really attractive people or really rich people. Lots of things.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. The other thing I was thinking is like theft. So like in the factory, we'd have to have all these little Asians naked so they're not smuggling semen dust out, kind of like a cocaine factory, you know? They're
Yeah.
naked, they're working, and then we need someone to frisk them on the way out so they're not putting it up the butthole or vagina or anything. But I was thinking the smartest way to smuggle semen dust out of the factory would be to snort it and then wait till you get out, fill up the sinuses, wait till you get out of the factory and then blow your nose.
But see, it's contaminated then. It's tainted.
Yeah, but they're stealing it for their own purposes. They might snort it out, dry it again, and have someone else snort it or snort it again themselves.
See,
Who
okay.
knows? Who knows?
On the point of the factory, like
Hmm?
while we're on this topic, the mental image I have for like sourcing if there's like ever like a semen dust shortage for any of these big businesses, right? Like there could be like, have you ever been to like a dairy farm?
Yeah.
Like where they have the machines that just hook up to the udders and they just like milk them.
Those big milking machines
Yeah, basically that, and are like we get like again like we vet the donors,
and
pick
milk
the
'em.
like, yeah, survival of the fittest. They're hooked up to the milking thing for their 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
Get 2 15s, 30-minute break because we got to do that.
And
But
then what if
straight back to milking.
the machinery breaks down? We already have a whole bunch of naked little Asian ladies that can come and manually milk.
They have to help each other out. You gotta team up. We draw out of a hat for teams.
Yeah. I mean, that could really work.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Just
I've thought
harvest
this
it.
out.
I mean, you think of people that don't even know about semen dust, and you're like, no, sir, that's not dandruff on your couch. Or that's not, crumbs in your bed. That's semen dust. And we're here to harvest it. But anyway, yeah, I think it would be difficult to smuggle. We'd have to lift each breast, check the vaginas, check the buttholes. And
Little
now we would need, like, hey, blow your nose. You're not leaving till you blow your nose. And then
squat and cough.
once we've checked all of the orifices,
Orifices is crazy.
well, I mean, I'm saying nasal, ears, anal, vaginal, urethra, belly button, maybe
The
even
little like
fat folds, like under,
hat
under the roll or the gunt or
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. The gunt.
yeah, little, little gut above their other unt sounding word.
I am baffled. Okay, continue.
Anyway, yeah, I think semen dust. I think the world might be ready to know that it exists, just like finding out that the aliens exist.
Yeah, I think it's time we take the world by storm with semen dust and really educate them on all of the benefits that it can bring.
Yeah, absolutely.
You mentioned earlier the women's line of products. That's, semen serum. Like that's a really good, it's a thick reconstitution, right? It's better than fillers or collagen.
Facials.
Facials, local and freshly sourced.
Yeah,
It's literally the most organic skincare option. If that's what your like concern is like organic and additives, it doesn't get more organic than that.
I picture like you take semen dust and mix it with something like powdered walrus tusk,
Oh,
something along those lines. It's like rare, and you know how good that would be for the skin, probably to just like rub semen into your pores and stuff and let it dry and then wash it off.
I mean, people do those vampire facials, so I don't see how
Yeah.
this is less gross to me than that.
Like stem cells
Yeah,
right from the vagina.
absolutely.
Vaginal stem cells on the or straight to the face.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know if that's good or not. I don't know. You know what I mean?
yeah, I mean, also, okay, so that like breast milk jewelry?
Oh yeah,
You could do like the semen dust jewelry instead and like,
sure.
like surprise your girl
Dude, you
with a
picture
ring or necklace of your semen dust made into a
it's like
piece of jewelry.
it's like coal. Like you put semen dust under pressure for a million years, and it turns into a diamond.
Yeah, you
But it
get a
would be
special
kind of
stone.
a little more cloudy than a diamond, you know.
Definitely a little more cloudy.
But I would wear a semen dust ring or like a necklace or like people don't wear these much anymore, but like a magical amulet just hanging around your neck, you know?
An amulet, like the little
Or
gemstone things people wear.
like an amulet of semen dust.
I mean, yeah, people wear like little vials of stuff around their neck.
Do they still sell? Like, can you Google? Let me see. Hold on. Let's go to Amazon real quick.
Oh boy,
Amazon, can you just buy an amulet?
I don't even know what you mean by that.
Um, yeah, I mean, you can.
What is an amulet? How do you spell it? Like AMU?
Red Eye Amulet Seal, Celtic Amulet. Oh, the Viking Rune Pendant Amulet for men and women. Oh my, there are amulets. So we definitely could make some sort of semen dust amulet. Are you looking it up right now?
Yeah, I am.
What do you see? What'd you find?
I searched red eye amulet, and this is
See?
terrifying.
Don't worry about it. People obviously still purchase and wear amulets.
Okay, well, you wear your semen dust amulet.
I will.
Okay, good.
I'll take my semen dust pre-workout and I'll hit my semen dust vape cream cloud. And
Okay, here's a question.
yeah,
What if if it's reconstituted to the right consistency, right?
yeah,
Could you make like a lube out of it?
yeah.
Or is that counterproductive?
I mean, you absolutely could. You absolutely could. I believe.
I think
What
so.
else you think?
Like it depends on the consistency you like with that, I suppose, to each his own. But yeah, I don't see why not.
I think the worst part is the consistency of whatever's getting reconstituted into your own mouth and stuff. That's gross.
Wait, what?
The consistency, I should say, the viscosity,
Ew.
the viscosity of the semen dust, or the semen rather, uh, you know, before it dries into semen dust. Like what maybe that affects the quality of the semen dust is what the viscosity is of the semen.
Well, here's another question too. Like, how does it work? Like, okay, say you did use semen dust lube, right? And then it mixes with the fresh stuff. So does it just become more and more semen dust? Is it more concentrated at that point? Is it more potent? Does it like cancel each other out? Like, how does that work?
I know these are questions that we need to find answers to, I think.
I think so.
You know? And I think honestly, I think this is a huge government conspiracy and cover up because how am I the first person to bring up semen dust? People have been putting semen on things for fucking centuries, releasing semen into the world or environment or on things or in things. And just now we're realizing that we're all inhaling semen dust. Someone knew about this before this podcast.
I mean, have you ever just done a Google search of it to see what comes up?
You had to say what comes up. Really?
What? What do you mean?
Clearly, the only thing that comes up about semen dust is the definition of it on Urban Dictionary
Oh my goodness.
that I put there for this very purpose so that people could go look it up and see the actual definition. You want to read it?
I've read it. I'm talking about though, like, okay, so when I look it up on Bing, there's a whole co-pilot, like AI, just like
It's just making stuff up, dude, and trying to steal my idea.
and like
Well,
biography of it, talking about no, talking about your definition of it.
Yeah, it's trying to steal my thunder. Read the definition of it
Definition here.
on Urban Dictionary. Read it
Let me go to Urban Dictionary.
to our viewers and give the example of it being used in a sentence.
Okay, hold please.
Go ahead. No stuttering, and you can't say like a whole bunch of times.
Okay. All right. Semen dust. Noun. Pronounced semen dust. Category. Extremely questionable household substance, mythical irritant, and the reason your air purifier suddenly gave up. Definition. A completely fictional, absurd particulate matter said to form when, well, let's just say certain biological ambitions dry out and decide to become airborne like they've got somewhere important to be. Often described as the glitter of bad decisions, semen dust is rumored to float invisibly through the air, clinging to surfaces, dignity, and occasionally the soul. Scientists, the ones who were immediately fired, have theorized that semen dust behaves similarly to pollen, except instead of causing seasonal allergies, it causes seasonal regret. It is said to accumulate in poorly ventilated places, bachelor apartments, and anywhere someone has said the phrase, "I'll clean it later." Common signs you have encountered semen dust: a mysterious urge to open a window and rethink your life choices, your furniture judging you, a faint whisper in the air that says, "Bro," your dog refusing to make eye contact. And then the use in a sentence is, Roger is in the hospital. He inhaled semen dust and got a lung infection, sinus infection, and almost died.
Yeah. I mean, pretty accurate.
Pretty
Right.
accurate. Yeah.
But yeah, so that's my theory and my ideas on semen dust, and also your thoughts on it. So I'm wondering what the people listening think. So please, if you listen to this podcast, comment underneath and let us know what you think about semen dust. One, whether it exists or not, and two, where you think most of it may be sourced. Just so we know, because then we could go there to harvest it. If we think like certain countries have more semen dust than others, maybe vacation spots that have more hotels than others have a higher concentration of semen dust in the air.
Oh, do you think that's why, like, the air is so thick, like on cruises?
Cruises on the ocean makes me think about how much semen dust is in the ocean. One, it's salty. Two, whale semen must be enormous loads.
Gross.
How long have fish and sharks and giant whales just been ejaculating into the ocean? We go swimming. It tastes salty. I mean, but when you have a cut on your leg and you go swimming in the ocean and the salt heals it faster, it's probably the semen dust. So there's a lot of things we probably could use semen dust for that we haven't even studied yet, like some sort of healing ointment that you put on moist wounds.
Ew.
That was a double whammy using the word ointment and moist in the same sentence.
That hurt really bad. Can we stop?
Yeah,
All right.
we can, but just think about it. There's probably a lot of, I mean, sperm whale, come on. How much semen are they producing directly into the ocean?
Is the sperm whale the really big one? What's the huge one?
Blue whale.
Yeah.
Sperm whale, though, is that a whale or is it a sperm from a bigger whale? I don't know. It looks like it could be. I don't know.
Could be.
I don't want to think into that too much. I'm trying to focus on semen dust. However, we can move on from semen dust. I just wanted the world to hear about it and know what it was and know that it exists so that they can actually think about how much, when you run your finger on the top of like a kitchen cabinet or something you haven't dusted in a while and you see that residue on your finger and you're like, a percentage of that is semen dust for sure. And you've been breathing it in, your family, your pets, everything, your neighbors. Good Lord. Anyway.
Is that why, like, sometimes, like, do you think that's why certain times of years allergies are actually worse? Like,
Yeah.
kind of like the pollen count is up, the semen dust count is up.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, sometimes, like, when you have some sneezing fit or something or coughing and, like, you're like, man, why are my allergies acting up? There's not even any pollen or allergens out there to even cause this. Probably semen dust. Semen dust causing phantom allergies that you didn't even know you had, because when there's no pollen in the air, technically what would cause that? It's got to be semen dust. No other logical explanation.
There's literally no other explanation. Like,
yeah, every time you blow your nose, think about it, you're breathing in dust all day, so there's semen in your saliva, in your sinuses. You blow your nose, now there's semen in the tissue. You throw that tissue away, that dries up, then that semen that's mixed with mucus is now released into the air, adding more semen. Like, it just goes on and on and on and on. You spit on the sidewalk, it dries. The small percentage of semen that's in your saliva now is in the air again.
it's like a toxic cycle.
Yeah, that we're all just contributing to.
So is it like warfare, or do you think that it could ever be resolved and cleaned?
First step is Semen Dust Busters. Like, let's get that rolling. Get a couple company vans. Maybe we try it in one town and see if we can bring the level of semen dust concentration that's in the air down by, semen dust busting houses and hotels and stuff, and see if we can make a change in the levels. And if it works, then we expand. Start in major cities and then work out to the suburbs and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. I have to put thought into it, but I just wanted to share that with the world. And then I know you had a few news stories that seemed worthy of notice that you wanted to bring up. What was the first one?
So the first one is there was a lady who died after Tim Hortons fight over order issue. Anita Grayson died following an altercation with an employee of the restaurant chain. The woman who died following an altercation at an Indiana Tim Hortons reportedly suffered acute exacerbation of congestive heart failure.
Exacerbation.
Exacerbation of congestive heart failure. Anita Grayson, 75, went inside the Tim Hortons in Fort Wayne on May 13th to address an issue with an order she had received through the drive-thru. Police previously said in a press release. Police claim that Grayson confronted a 17-year-old employee inside the store. A shift lead then intervened, according to authorities. Miss Grayson then appeared to move around the shift lead toward the juvenile employee, police said. The shift lead placed her hands against Miss Grayson in an apparent effort to prevent her from reaching the juvenile employee. Miss Grayson then forcefully shoved the lead shift backwards. At 8:12 a.m., Miss Grayson then struck the shift lead on the left side of the nose with her right hand. The altercation subsequently escalated before Grayson and the employee were separated. Minutes later, Miss Grayson was laying on the floor when police responded. She was unresponsive.
Wow.
Yeah.
And she died?
She died. Wayne reported that the Allen County Coroner's Office determined that Grayson's cause of death was acute exacerbation of congestive heart failure.
Is that a new word, or did you figure out how to pronounce it?
I figured out how to pronounce it because I just slowed down.
Carry on.
In the setting of physical altercation, a manner of death has not been yet released.
Jeez.
The coroner's office found that there were no significant contributor. What?
Just skip it.
There were no contributing injuries.
Wow. Can I get a number 7? And they're like, yes, ma'am. That comes with a complimentary CPR.
Oh, they closed the article by saying, Grayson's family established a GoFundMe following her death. Anita was 75 years old and a faithful Jehovah's Witness who worshipped with the Sandpoint congregation in Fort Wayne. The description reads, she was a God-fearing woman with a loving spirit who dedicated her life to her faith, her children, and her family. Well, she died yelling at a teenager, so.
Let me get the cardiac combo and a Coke.
No.
Oh my God, dude.
Some little donut holes.
The only thing supersized was the emergency she caused.
Oh my goodness. She just died, and all those donuts around her died in the donuts. That's crazy.
Her arteries were like, that's it. We're done taking orders.
Right.
Oh my God.
You've given your last order today.
Ma'am, the drive-through isn't the only thing backed up. Your arteries are clogged.
Just fell out on the floor. I remember seeing this on TikTok and being like, what?
Oh my God, dude. What could you possibly fight about that hard at a fast food restaurant to where you basically give yourself a heart attack?
Right. Oh, at Tim Hortons, at like coffee and donuts, it's basically like Dunkin' Donuts from what I understand.
Her fucking her heart clocked out before she finished her lunch.
Right. She put in her order and her heart said, nah, I can't do this again.
Oh man, and isn't she like suing? Her family wants to sue the place because they think they were the cause of death. It's like, first off, she's eating at a fast food restaurant. 2,
right.
She tried to start a fight and attack someone, like an underage kid. We're not dealing with like a victim here.
Right.
Jesus. She found out what the secret ingredient is for consequences.
This is crazy. Like, I'm just reading the comments and like everybody's on the employee side.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't know. I guess karma hit quick on that one.
The kid was like, would you like anything else? And her heart was like, nope.
Like, that kid wasn't already traumatized. She's like, dude, I gave you your Timbits. Like, what else do you want? You got your coffee and your donut holes. And then she died. Like, so this kid's double traumatized.
Poor kid, dude. Imagine. And then she drops dead in front of him, and now he's got to live with that the rest of his life.
He probably does feel guilty. I would be like, and then, like, he shouldn't, but like,
I'd be like, oh my God, that was awesome. Mom, you're not going to believe what happened at work today.
Oh my God.
What was the other story? What was the next story?
The next story is, let's see here. Indiana man cuts off his own penis, then uses it to start a campfire.
What?
Yes. Investigators from separate departments were shocked to find that a stabbing and arson were connected, but nobody could have predicted what caused the fire.
Jesus Christ.
Officials were stumped after what started as an investigation into a stabbing and arson and that took a disturbing left turn after an Indiana man admitted that he used his severed penis to start a campfire. On May 6th, the Fort Wayne Fire Department investigated a fire at a detached garage. Around the same time, police responded to a reported stabbing, according to a probable cause affidavit. The garage's property owner said a neighbor woke them up to alert them about the fire. The owners noticed a family member, 36-year-old Christopher Peden, was missing. Meanwhile, the Fort Wayne police discovered a stabbing victim who turned out to be Peden, according to court documents, as he was being taken down to As he was being taken down to the hospital, he claimed that he had been stabbed somewhere in downtown Fort Wayne. Peden also said that he had been threatened the day before. According to court documents, Peden later told investigators that he was dishonest about the stabbing and wanted to be truthful. Nobody expected the true cause of the fire. Peden said he went to the garage and harmed himself by cutting off his penis with a kitchen knife, according to court documents. He told investigators that he poured gasoline on his member and set it on fire on the floor of the garage just inside the door. He walked away until he was discovered by the police. Court documents indicated that investigators collected evidence from the garage, including a red plastic gas container, 4 lighters, and a kitchen knife. Peden has been charged with arson, level 4 felony. A hearing is scheduled for next week, according to court records.
What the F?
What the actual F? Like, imagine, so you chopped your peen off, started a fire, ended up in the hospital, and now you got charges for chopping off your own peen and setting it on fire.
How do you get confused between morning wood and firewood?
Yeah.
Like, what? Dude, what are you doing? Oh my God, dude, why would you light it on? That makes no sense. It's like a little flesh log.
Gross.
Holy moly.
Yeah, wild.
Most
Why?
people bring like firewood. This guy brought poor judgment and like arson.
Why inside of the garage?
I don't know.
And
Why would
why?
you cut your penis off?
That's why. What happened that made him feel like he needed to cut his dick off?
My God, dude. I mean, that's ridiculous that you would cut your own penis off and then use it for firewood. I mean,
I want to look this guy up and see if there's more
small-
about him.
probably a small fire, honestly.
Probably. I mean,
Man,
yeah. I don't.
I want to know what made him cut. Like, what made him cut it off in the first place and think that that was a good idea, and then think, you know what? I'm gonna fucking burn this thing.
Right. Like, I really just like, what would drive a man to that point?
I don't know, but it's
He
like,
must have been going through it.
hey, the fire's getting low. Can someone pass me my? Never mind. And then just throws his severed penis on the fire.
Like, what? Would he not bleed out from that?
Do you think it's just a matter that he misunderstood what it meant to rub 2 sticks together to start a fire?
I'm just trying to see if I can like find anything else about it. Like why he cut it off.
And it's his penis. If he wants to cut it off and light it on fire, why is he being charged with a crime?
Right.
Like,
Let
Jesus
the man
Christ, dude, the dude just cut off his own penis and lit it on fire. Like, is there a worse punishment than that? Like, let the guy just like, you know, like, hey, you know what, buddy? We're just gonna call this one even. You know, go ahead and live your life without your penis. We don't need to throw you in jail. Holy Christ. my God, dude. This is the world. This is the world we live in, though. This is the world we live in.
Yeah, there's literally no reasoning on any of these sites about like why he did it.
Maybe it
Like, are
was.
we?
Maybe it wasn't a campfire that he was trying to start. Maybe he was like cooking a meal.
Maybe he was. Yeah, just wanted some sausage. I don't know.
Sausage, some tube steak.
Gross. Why are these both in? Are these both in Fort Wayne? Wait, no way.
They're both in the same town.
They're both in Fort Wayne, Indiana.
You think they're connected?
I don't know. Look, Indiana's already whack enough, but Fort Wayne, like, is.
Can you imagine, dude? You're camping. You cut off your penis. You throw it in the campfire, and then all the mosquitoes are like, "Fuck that guy. We're not biting him." Just he's the only one in the park the rest of the weekend that the mosquitoes are staying away from because they're disgusted.
Do you think we could get an interview with this guy? I have questions.
Do you have his name?
Yeah,
What's his name?
Christopher Peden.
Christopher Peden. We're gonna track you down, sir, because we have some questions. Let's really try to find out if he'll do an interview on our podcast.
I would love to find out. I want to try to find this guy.
How is he gonna produce Semen Dust? It's gonna be weird now. It's gonna be dribbling down his leg,
It's just gonna be like, down
his nutsack.
does he look like a Ken doll now? Like,
No, he's probably still has a nutsack. Just no peen, you know?
just dangling balls is crazy.
Pudless.
Pudless.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. The only thing burning faster than his penis is everyone's self-respect that was watching.
Oh my gosh.
Next time bring matches, buddy. Jesus.
Yeah. Wild stories out of Fort Wayne.
Yeah. It's probably
This
more
time.
a penis would probably be considered more like kindling than like the actual firewood, you know?
You think?
Yeah.
Don't you think it would burn like meat though?
Like a little twig.
It would cook.
I mean, if you throw gasoline on it, I would imagine it's going to start to sizzle.
Like
Yeah.
roasting a hot dog, you know?
Yeah. Oh, and it splits like a hot dog in the microwave, explodes.
Ew.
I don't know. You should have stabbed some little slits or holes in it, dummy.
In his interview, I'm gonna ask him, is a hot dog a sandwich?
Like you have the urethra on the end. It probably like started to like curl back into like a weird mushroom shaped,
Ew.
you know? Yeah, ask him. Be like, is a hot dog a sandwich? Is it a taco? Is it
Because
the
what's
same thing?
if he's in jail, what can he do to me? You know what I mean? Like,
Let's write to him in jail. Let's find out where he's at, and I'll send him a letter. I'll send him a letter of a bunch of severed cut up hot dogs.
oh my gosh.
I did that to my friend who he lost some fingers in a wood splitter, and he was in the hospital. And I sent him a picture of a bunch of cut up hot dogs, and he was like, "That's pretty fucked up, but funny at the same time." He said the nurses were like, "Jesus Christ, what kind of friends do you have that would do that?" It's like, "Oh, that's just Ryan."
You know, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we got our points across. We had two good news stories to go over. We got to tell the world about Semen Dust. I mean, pretty good night, if you ask me.
Yeah, how everyone's infiltrated with the semen dust.
Yeah. We got it done in under an hour.
Wow.
Got our message across.
Love that.
Yeah. So I guess we'll end this, and I'm gonna go make some semen dust right now.
All right. Well, have a blast with that.
All right. Thanks everybody for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you next time.
Toodaloo. Sweet sassy molassy.
Welcome to the